What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, thanks for tuning in to yet another video, and if you're new here, please get down there, hit subscribe, and while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. So before we get to working on the car, I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. I know I haven't been uploading that much really. Basically, I've been super busy, but I've been getting a lot of work done behind the scenes. Like for example, I got the drill press on a stand now. There's a lot of people that like to watch tool videos, so I got it on a stand because I need to get it ready for a video that I'm gonna be doing on this. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of mods to it to make it even better than what it is, because it is a really nice drill press. I got some stuff sandblasted right here that I will be powder coating for the M50 swap on the E30. So I got this ready to go. I just got the powder in today for that. And I also went and picked up a new welder. I got this AHP Welding Systems Alpha TIG 201XD. I really want to get into TIG welding, so I had to get me a TIG welder. This one is supposed to be like really good for the money. It's not like a pro welder, but it's a very good welder, so I'm happy with this. I also just got this 17 flex head torch because the one that comes with it is a Roto Flex, I believe is what it's called. So I like it, but I also wanted to do a gas lens setup, so this I think will work perfectly for what I want. And I also wanted a stubby setup, so this is going to be perfect. So I'm practicing more and more every day, but that's an update on that. The fab work is only going to get better. I also got a new 36 volt battery that I'm going to be throwing in Melanie's cart because her battery died, and why not upgrade? So I'm going to be doing a video on that. I know there's a lot of guys that like watching stuff on crazy carts, so there's a video coming on that. And last but not least, the main reason why I haven't been uploading is because the past few days I've been out on the West Coast in California. It was Melanie's spring break, so we figured why not take a trip out there. We had flight credit from before all this in the world started, so we were coming up to the deadline, so we figured let's spend it. It's a perfect time. So we took a flight and we headed to the West Coast. So if you follow my Instagram, you probably saw everything I did. And I wanted to vlog some of it, but I forgot my camera. It's crazy because when I travel, I always make a list and I always check to make sure I take everything I jot down basically. And I completely forgot to put in my notes that I needed to take my camera. I literally remember when we were on the car to the airport, so I was like, I mean, it's too late now, you know? So basically I couldn't vlog it, but I did take a couple of videos for you guys and I will include them in this one. First thing, I went to Paul Walker's crash site. Paul Walker is like what basically got me into cars. So I figured since I was in California, why not go see where the person who is responsible for all of this basically crashed and passed away. So I'll play a video of when we went to go see the crash site right now. So we are at Paul Walker's crash site. So he crashed, I guess, right here, this street. Well, not him because he was passenger, but it's kind of whack how they don't have anything like at all about him here. But as you can see, people come here and do donuts, I guess, in his name over here, some over there as well. So
in the turn,
yeah, right here in this turn. So I guess he came speeding down here, crashed into that tree, and that's when the Porsche caught on fire. After that, we headed down to go see the OG Fast and Furious house, the good old 1327 as Dom calls it. We went, and the store, like Toretto's store, was literally a couple footsteps away. So we went to both of those like at the same time basically, and I'll play the video here. All right, we are here at the good old 1327 as Dom calls it, although the house number is 722. But this is the OG house right here. As you can see, they have like keep out signs and private property signs everywhere. But if you walk down there, just like to where that van just crossed right now, is the little market, and I'll show you. So just a few steps away and you get to the market, and this is where Paul got in a fight where he said that he liked the tuna here. So we just went in and got some snacks. The place has been completely remodeled, but like the outside of the building is still the same. And then I think they've added these little things to block this area right here, because this is where the fight took place, like right here. So pretty cool. You guys know I had to stop in and get some snacks. I'm always munching on snacks, and it's cool that I can say I have shopped at the store. So other than that, the only other car related stuff that we did was Emily was like keen about going to see lowriders. So I got on Facebook and I found this Facebook group called the Los Angeles Lowrider Community, and we actually found that they were having like a meet where like they were gathering money for veterans or something like that. And we had so much to do that day, but we literally rushed at the very last minute. We literally got there like 7 minutes left until like the time that they said it was going to be over, but everyone stayed after anyways. We got to see some cool lowriders, and we got to get one of the dudes there. He was really cool. He was hitting the switches for us, so I'll play the video here. All right, so we came to this spot where there's a bunch of lowriders at night. As you can see, some more over there. So we're gonna see if we can find one that can hit the switches for us. Look what we just found, guys. This is so cool. There's this one right here. They even do their frame and everything. It's crazy the attention to detail that they do. Yeah. So cool. Nice. But enough of that. We're back home now, ready to start pumping out some content for you guys. Today we're going to be working on the blue Subaru. So one thing I really didn't like about this car is that when it rolled out of the assembly line, it only came with one cup holder, and the one cup holder was right here. So what I've done with this car is I swapped it out for a Forester dual cup holder right here, so I can fit two things here. But I mean, let's face it, guys, the cup holders are not that great. If you have something there, it always spills, and I know all of you GC8 guys are going to agree with me. So I wanted something better. So 2 years ago, in order to make it better, I retrofitted this 2004 STI center console. So it brings the cup holder right here. So now I have 3 cup holders in this car. I started off with 1, I have 3 now. But the whole theme of this car is to be like super streetable. So I figured there's no cup holders in the back, and I really wanted some, and I found the solution. So the solution to getting cup holders back here would be to have some right here, but the STIs didn't have one. So I got on the forums and I noticed that people were using Forester, this little Forester piece back here. They put it in there, it bolts or snaps right in, I guess you can say, and it brings another 2 cup holders. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off, and then we're gonna throw this on. The only problem is this is gray. So in order to fix that issue, you gotta go with the best of the best, and you gotta use this SEM trim black paint. Now this paint right here costs like almost $20 a can, so it's pretty pricey, but this is like the best stuff you can get when you want to paint plastics in your interior, because this one right here, specifically for these cars, it comes out almost identical to the factory color and finish on the plastics of these cars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this up, get it nice and clean, and I'm gonna paint it with that trim black paint, and then it should be ready to just snap right in. I also have these legacy strut caps that I've been wanting to throw on the Subaru for a while. I went ahead and sprayed these down in the same paint months ago. So as you can see, they're pretty dirty because they've been laying around, but I have both of them right here ready to go. So let's go ahead and pop these on real quick. Man, I'm always forgetting that I have these dress-up bolts in here. It's like a constant reminder, like, swap your car. These things are too nice for what you have in your engine bay right now. But as you can see, the strut caps go right here. I hate that I'm gonna be covering these nice bolts, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. It's gonna look a lot cleaner anyways, because you won't see any of this, although this does look clean, but I think it'll give it an even cleaner look if you don't see anything. So let's go ahead and throw those on real quick. And by the way, these have these little notches right there for the studs. So basically they just snap right in, they hold on to the factory studs like this. So let me see if I can do it with one hand. There you go. Bam. and it's all on there now. Time for the second one. Boom. So as you can see now, it looks a lot cleaner because you don't see anything on these. I think they're pretty cool. I think they come on the like very early 90s legacies, like 90 to like 92, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but just so you guys have a general idea. They are getting pretty rare. I've seen a bunch of legacies for sale and they post pictures of the engine bay and they don't have them anymore. So they're pretty hard to come by. So it's pretty cool that I have some in this car. I don't know, I think it completes the look. Let me know what you guys think, but I think they look pretty freaking clean. Anyways, I'm gonna pop the little panel off from what's on the center console right now, and I'm gonna see if this pops in just to double check that it's like a perfect fit. If it is, I'll go ahead and get it painted, and once it's dry, we can pop it right back in. All right, so as we can see here, they are the same exact size. It's obviously a little longer up top because it can't go all the way down, but I just test fitted it, fits perfectly in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off, spray it, get it as close to this as possible with that sun black paint, and we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get this thing dialed in. Alright guys, so here we have a clean product. It is a little scuffed up, but I'm gonna see if I can lightly sand that down. I am gonna hit it with some plastic primer and then I'll hit it with this, so it should hopefully look a lot better than what it is right now. As you can see, it was filthy, but this tough stuff really lives up to its name because it's super tough and it's very gentle. I always use it. This one actually got messed up, so I always just have to use my finger, and that's how it works. It's still like pretty much full, so I don't want to throw it away yet. We got this cleaned up. We're gonna go ahead and shoot it with some primer and then some paint, and then we'll get installing. So it's been a couple hours. It's nice and dry now. Let me show you guys the difference. So these are the two parts right next to each other. This is just the door and this is the new part. As you can see, it's a very, very close match. This little smear you see right here, I had some stuff on my finger and I accidentally touched it, but it's all good. I think it should clean out. So right now we're gonna go ahead and throw it in. All right, so we finally have some cup holders back here. We have two here, one there, and two up there. So we have 5 in total, which is pretty cool. Now if anyone rides back here, you can have a drink, put it down in the cup holder, good to go. The cup holder is very shallow though, so I can see stuff spilling out, but it's cool to have. It's cool how I went from 1 to 5. So all in all, I have 5 cup holders in this car. Only one of them is deep, so really only one of them is good. So I have 4 useless cup holders now. No, but in all seriousness, it's nice to have, even if it's just to put stuff in them, you know. So this is something I guess Subaru had a problem with back in the day, making very shallow cup holders, but what are you gonna do, you know? I can say I have all of them. I was about to throw that in when somebody hit me up. They made a post because Luke posted an accordion shift boot for sale, and somebody, I guess, bought it too soon and there was other people looking for one. So somebody named Ross Marquise made a post and they wanted one, and I am a parts hoarder, so I had one stored in a bin in the other room. So I dug it up, and I think I am going to ship it to him. I can't today because the post office closed now, but I'm gonna ship it to him tomorrow. I still have the trunk mat for sale. I know I spoke about it like 2 videos ago, but somebody hit me up for it and then they ended up flaking. I got back to them to see if they were interested or not for sure, and they ended up basically saying no. So still for sale. I haven't posted it yet. I want one of you guys to get the opportunity to buy it. So if it doesn't sell by this weekend, which will be the 10th of April, if it doesn't sell by then I will post it and it should sell. But like I said, I like to give you guys the opportunity first. So hit me up on Instagram. I'll leave my handle right here if you guys want that trunk mat. But that's gonna do it for this video. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. But that's gonna do it for this one. So as always, keep moving forward and stay on the gas.